What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Mays, and today I'm gonna help you determine if now is the right time for you to refinance your current home loan. Let's check it out.
Good morning.
If you've purchased a home within the past few years, then I'm pretty sure at some point you've thought about refinancing your home. But how do you know if it's the right time to refinance your home mortgage? Well, you've definitely come to the right place. Today I'm gonna help you determine why you should refinance your loan and if it is the right time to actually refinance your loan. Before you can determine if now is the appropriate time for you to refinance your loan, you must ask yourself, why in the world would I want to refinance my current home mortgage? The first reason could be for lower interest rate. For whatever reason, interest rates could be lower now, and if you looked at refinancing your current home mortgage, you can lock into a much lower interest rate. The second reason could be to refinance to better terms. Maybe you're looking to cut your 30-year mortgage down to a 20-year or maybe a 15-year where you can get better interest rates and cut down on the overall interest you would pay over the life of the loan. The third reason could be to remove your mortgage insurance. Maybe your property has gone up in value and now you have that 20% equity in the property to potentially remove the mortgage insurance from your mortgage payment. And the fourth reason can be to cash out on the value that your home has gained. If your home has enough equity in the property, then you could potentially pull cash out for a number of things. Home improvement, to purchase another home, to consolidate on debt. There's a number of reasons you could pull your cash out of your current home. Once you've determined the reasoning for your refinance, then you can decide if now is the appropriate time for you to refinance your loan. But not too soon. Before you actually go through with the refinance, make sure you assess these key items. The first thing you should evaluate is how much will this refinance save you? Whether you're looking to save in the short term or in the long run, when assessing the refinance with your mortgage loan officer, simply ask them the question, how much will this refinance save me in the short term and in the long term? The second thing you should assess is my interest rate going up or down? This is important because depending on what type of refinance you're doing, your interest rate could actually go up. So if you're doing a cash out refinance, chances are you could potentially have a higher interest rate than what your current mortgage is. So make sure you're asking your mortgage loan officer, which direction is my interest rate going compared to my current mortgage loan? The third thing for you to assess is, are you extending your loan terms or are you cutting your loan terms down? What I mean by that is if you currently have a 30-year mortgage and you live in the home for 5 years and you're refinancing into another 30 years, you're extending your mortgage 5 more years for that better interest rate. So at that point, does it make sense to actually refinance into a 20-year loan? Or maybe your mortgage lender has the option to refinance into a 25-year loan so that you're not adding an extra 5 years to your overall mortgage payments. The fourth thing for you to assess is how much equity do you think you have in the home? When you go through that refinance process, your mortgage lender is going to do an appraisal unless they do get an appraisal waiver. So what that means is someone's gonna, just like when you purchase a home, someone's gonna come by and assess the value. If you don't have enough equity to execute whatever type of refinance you're trying to do, whether that's a rate term or cash out, then potentially you can end up wasting money on an appraisal. So make sure you're doing the necessary research to determine what your value is before you actually go through with that refinance. And the last thing for you to assess is how much is this refinance going to cost me? Refinance is cost. You can get that cost wrote into the loan. However, there is a cost associated with it. So if you aren't getting the amount of savings that you want, or if you aren't getting the terms that you want, is it the right time to actually refinance and take on that cost? So those are a few things for you to just keep in mind when determining if now is the right time for you to refinance your loan. If you would like for me to assess your current situation and determine how much you'd be able to save with a refinance, I'd definitely be more than happy to look at your options with you. But other than that, if you have any questions about anything regarding the mortgage process, feel free to reach out to me, DM me, leave them in the comment section, whatever floats your boat, baby. Other than that, have an amazing week. Peace.